Excuse me, teacher. May I come in? I need to talk to you about something.
Sure, come on in. I'm not busy right now.
Good morning, teacher. I'm really sorry to bother you, but I wanted to ask you something important. When is our final exam?
Oh, don't worry about that. Your final exam will be next week, probably on Thursday or Friday.
Thank you. I'll make sure to study hard. I really want to get a good score.
Wait a second, Luca. Are you okay? You seem a bit down. Is something bothering you?
Well, do you remember I told you last week that I had to do a presentation in English? It was really important.
Yes, I remember. You were working really hard on it, weren't you? What happened?
I didn't do well. Actually, I failed. When it was time to speak, I just froze. I couldn't say anything. My mind went completely blank.
I'm really sorry to hear that, but I know you were well prepared. What do you think went wrong?
I don't know, teacher. I practiced a lot, I really did. But when I stood in front of everyone, I just got so scared. Even though I can write, read, and understand English, speaking in front of others feels like there's this block in my head. I just can't do it, and it's so frustrating.
I understand how you feel. Speaking a new language, especially in front of people, can be really intimidating, but it's something you can work on and overcome. Have a sit, please. Let me tell you something. Learning to speak a foreign language can be overwhelming because it forces you out of your comfort zone. It's normal to feel like you're suddenly back to being a little kid again, unable to express yourself fluently. That fear of looking foolish or making mistakes can be really strong, and it holds a lot of people back.
That's exactly how I feel. It's like I'm afraid of making a mistake and embarrassing myself in front of everyone.
It's a very common fear, but the good news is that there are ways to overcome it. The first thing you need to do is identify exactly what you're afraid of. Once you understand your fears, you can start to face them. For example, if you're worried about forgetting what to say, you can have a plan. Think about how you'll handle it if it happens. Maybe you can take a deep breath or keep a small note with key points to remind yourself.
I never thought about having a plan like that. It might help.
It definitely can. Another thing you can do is talk to yourself before you have to speak to others. It might sound strange, but telling yourself that there's no real reason to be scared can make a big difference. Remind yourself that fear isn't logical. It's just something that's holding you back. Practice speaking to yourself in the mirror, too. It's a great way to get used to hearing your own voice in English and building up your confidence.
I've never tried talking to myself in the mirror.
It helps more than you might think. Another important thing is to speak slowly. If you're not yet confident in your English, don't rush. Speaking slowly gives you time to think and helps keep your nerves under control. Plus, it leaves a better impression on others. And remember to stay calm. When you're nervous, your body goes into fight or flight mode, which makes it harder to think clearly. Deep breaths can really help with that.
I'll try to remember that, but what if I still make mistakes?
Mistakes are part of the learning process. and they're actually one of the best ways to learn. Making mistakes shows you where you need to improve. The key is to keep speaking, even if you mess up. The more you practice, the less scary it becomes. Over time, you'll get more comfortable and confident.
Do you think these tips will really help me, teacher? Will I finally be able to speak English without freezing up?
I'm sure of it. But remember, it takes time and practice. You need to work on it every day. But if you stick with it, you'll definitely see improvement.
Thank you so much. Your advice means a lot to me. Can you give me some more tips on how to improve my English?
Of course. There are many ways to improve your English, but a few of the most effective methods include reading aloud from a book, article, or script to familiarize yourself with the sound of English and improve your pronunciation and fluency. Watching movies or shows in English with subtitles can be an enjoyable way to practice, as you can imitate the pronunciation and intonation of the actors to refine your skills. Lastly, try to integrate English into your daily routine as much as possible, whether it's by thinking in English, talking to yourself, or writing your to-do lists in English. The more you use it, the more naturally it will come to you. I'll share more tips with you next time. We're running out of time for now. We can continue this conversation in our next session, okay?
Sure. I'll look forward to it.
Great. In the meantime, remember that you're not alone in this. Many people struggle with the same fears, but with effort and practice, you can overcome them. You've already taken the first step by asking for help, and that's something to be proud of.
Thanks again, teacher. I'll work hard and try to use the tips you gave me.
I'm sure you'll do great. Just keep at it and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we all learn.
And that wraps up another fun animation journey in Language Leap. If you enjoyed this video, remember to watch it a few times and practice with it throughout the week to keep your English skills at their best. The journey of language learning is full of adventure and joy, so embrace every moment and keep going with all your energy. And finally, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss out on future videos. I'd also love to hear from you. Share your thoughts about this video in the comments. And if you have ideas for future topics, let me know down below. Your feedback really helps shape the next lessons.